Hello everyone, welcome to our weekly digital marketing updates and news. In this week, I'm going to cover some very interesting features and very interesting updates happen in our digital world. Watch the video till the end so you can able to understand all the changes happened this week. So the first update comes up is Google plans to remove ETS. Now when they are planning to remove ETS stands for expanded text ads. You are aware that whenever you are creating a search ad, you had an option of creating an expanded ad or a RSA ad. But in the last few new accounts which even I have tested for some of our clients, by default the option is RSA only. You don't even have an option of ETA to create the ad, right? So Google is officially going to end the ETS by June 30th 2022. That is next year they are going to plan completely remove the option of ETS, and we have to only work out on the concept of RSA. But here is I want to tell you a point. Even if you are unable to create an ETS now, there is a simple alternative today. What is the alternative is you can create a search ad. In that you have multiple headlines. So you can pin headline 1, headline 2, headline 3. 3 pins we have. You can pin them. And description we can pin 2 pins. So we can pin the top 3 headlines and description 2 descriptions. Automatically it functions as a ETA ad itself. So this feature is already there in a RSA. So we don't need to bother until this feature is there. So if you are want to know exactly which ad is which text and which ad is performing well, so you can create multiple RSS with this concept of pinning the headings and pinning the description so that your ad will be perfectly exactly it looks like ETA. But when Google changes, we don't know in June 30th 2022 Google have removed the pinning option. We don't know. By that time we can easily able to use the concept of RSA with pins so that we can able to see the ad. So what happens to the ads are already which are created in ETA, they will function as it is. Google will show you the reports as it is, everything will be as it is. But by next year June 30th you have to upgrade or you have to completely delete them. If not, anyway Google will completely deprecate them and delete them from the pause them from the account from running. So this is one major update we have to keep in mind, friends. Number 2, second update is, this is not a big deal or a big update. Google have LinkedIn have introduced stories. Now if you know the concept of stories, from Snapchat to Insta, from Insta to Facebook, then Facebook was then Twitter, then Twitter LinkedIn, everyone did it. But as you know, I have not seen most of the creators on LinkedIn to create stories. So basically what LinkedIn have decided, because this feature is basically not used by anyone, so LinkedIn removing stories from September 30th, that is this month end, they will be removing the stories option from your account. So that's not a big deal, because anyway in the first place people didn't use it, so it's not a big deal to worry about. Next update, and this is interesting update. Twitter is planning, if you see, for super follows. Now what is super follows is, let's say I follow someone on Twitter, right? I'm not paying anything, right? So Twitter, same like YouTube membership concept, Twitter is now planning, has already introduced the concept in a beta version right now, super follow, which is if I'm a big creator, I can apply for this application, I apply for this super follow feature. But for right now to apply, I should be a US, I should be in the account should be from US. At least the person should be 18-year-old. The account should have at least 10,000 followers. And then one more interesting feature they have to have is last 30 days they must have at least 25 tweets, and continuously after super follow feature is enabled, they have to at least do 25 tweets a month, then this person is eligible. Now someone who is following me, he can able to follow me, and I will give exclusive content only to that particular user, and only the people who are super following me, they will see my exclusive content itself. So basically what these platforms are now doing is, instead of just depending on ads revenue, they are now expanding to membership revenue also. So they are planning to work on this particular segment as well. So this is just an right now in beta version. We don't know when it will come to Indian creators as well. So this is also one thing happened this month. Next, this is a very important update. We have to pay a close attention to this. Google page experience update, which was released in June of this year. You already know that, and we have discussed about it previously. So right now the page experience has been fully fully rolled out, meaning now Google algorithm, this particular algorithm have completely rolled out into the system now, which means now you will find some big changes and difference based on the page experience factor. Assume that my page experience is very low, or let's assume that for right now for web trainings our around 75 to 80% of our URLs are passing the page experience test and it's going very well. But imagine that if I have not did that and I have not, let's say complete 100% my pages are failing, so there may be a big chance that because of this update has rolled out, it's possible that my ranking may slowly decline. All right, so that's one important thing. So if your page experience update, if your core web vitals are not in place, if your HTTPS is not in place, if you are one more factor of your browsers, the safe browsing experience anyway that Google have removed right now, and mobile interstitials is not in place. If these factors are not properly in place, it's a time to look at this factor and make sure that your core web vitals are up to the mark and your HTTPS is enabled, and also as I said, the other aspects also have to be taken care of because Google have already rolled out this update. Now the last update, actually I have I don't know how, somehow I missed out this update. It's this update actually earlier announced by Quora as well. This announcement was in August, but due to some reasons I missed out this update. So what is this update is, Quora right now in beta, many creators have already got this option where you can actually, as if I'm a creator, all right, so I can release two types of content in Quora now if I'm getting eligibility here. Same like YouTube and Twitter, now Quora is also offering something called as Quora Plus. What does that mean? Is if I am the writer, I can write some content for regular users for free, some content for premium users, which is those users who follow different use the people who are Quora Plus users, they will have a badge of plus also, and plus this particular Quora users will also be paying a fee which is around monthly if you pay it's $5 and yearly if you pay it is $50, and some of this revenue will also be shared with the creator. As you know, Quora up to right now we had an option of who ask questions and based on that questions they will make money, but right now it's a great opportunity for writers itself that there is one motivation now that if you write quality answers and you get monetization enabled on your Quora, so your paid subscribers, paid Quora Plus users can read them exclusively and you can make a money out of how many people are reading it and what is the engagement you are getting from your account. So these are the updates of this week, friends. I hope you have enjoyed the video and you have learned something from this particular video and this particular week's updates of digital marketing. Please hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to receive more updates from our channel. Thank you very much.